Welcome everyone, it's time for more Starfield, where last time we explored the ECS, I think, Constant, yes, this ship, the Generation ship.
Wow.
Ooh, I just noticed something.
Hi.
Have I been up there? Yes, we explored this ship a little bit, talked to a bunch of people, that was quite nice.
Sure is
And
nice to
we
know
learned
there
a
are
little
other
bit about
people out
them, but ultimately, it wasn't too much. I had to replay a bit because apparently someone who I have no idea how that happened. They saw me steal a thing, put me in the brig, stole of my stolen stuff, the bastards. So I had to replay it. Everything. It wasn't terribly much, especially when you
I'm
can
glad you
skip
weren't some
things.
sort of alien or something.
Yes. I'm not an alien. Well, I am to you, I suppose, but whatever. So, in this episode, we are gonna go back down to Paradiso, chat with the people there, see if we can come to a solution. The captain of this ship, she's very unreasonable. She thinks that these people have a rightful claim to the entire planet, and apparently doesn't care that the people that are on the planet is simply just a hotel resort. Which is not that much, they don't take up that much space. I think you can coexist, but we'll see what I can do about that.
Hey
but
there.
I am noticing stuff, by the way.
Just stay out of trouble.
Am I able to get higher up? Am I able to
I
get higher
wonder
up?
what else is out there.
If I jump down here, I should be able to get up. Get up there. Stand on that. Okay, never mind. I think I can possibly get up there anyway. I'm very curious now. Oh, I can't get up there for some reason, but okay, we can get up on
to think,
this
All
then.
this time we thought we were alone.
Yes, it's very weird.
Did you hear?
I'm
Someone
busy.
finally made
I'm
contact.
busy. Oh, I can't get up there this way. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Hey.
None of that is... Bloody hell, people, stop talking. There is at least one more person, by the way, that I haven't talked to. The person in the classroom. I might get to her, I don't know, but we shall see. But yes, indeed, we're gonna start by... What's this? Fiber. Thank you. Apparently not stealing. Lovely. So, yes, get down back to Paradiso, see what the people down there has to say about this situation. Alright, we are back, coming up to the proper hotel entrance, and ooh. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this. Kind of gives off a bit of an 80s vibe, doesn't it? With the whole blue and pink vibe, or pink thing. Yes. So, this is lovely. Let's have... Wow. Do we really need this Q thing? Hello? Do we need to talk to you, Dirk Huddleston?
Another lost belonging notification in the system. When am I going to find the time? Oh dear, a guest! Dreadfully sorry you had to hear my complaint. How unprofessional of me. Hello, welcome to Paradiso. Dirk Huddleston at your service. Do you need assistance checking in for your reservation?
I do not, but apparently... Oh, bloody hell. Why are you a person I can both manipulate and lie to? Oh, I can get a room, I suppose. Well, that's lovely. So, no, let's chat a little bit more first. You were in the middle of something. Is this a bad time for you?
Oh, no, nonsense. Just a small scheduling issue. Some of our guests have misplaced their belongings, and I am responsible for finding and returning said belongings. Just one of the many services we are happy to provide here at Paradiso. Nothing to worry you about. May I continue to check you in?
Okay, hold on. Haven't decided. Don't have a reservation. No, thanks. Okay, I want a room, damn it.
Oh, that's odd. I'm not seeing it here in our system. I'm extremely sorry for any inconvenience this has caused. It appears all of our premium suites are booked, but I am prepared to make this right for you. I'll credit your account with a 20% discount on this or your next stay. There. Right as rain now.
I mean, I want a room for free, but okay, whatever. So, can I help with the lost belongings problem?
Oh no, you're on vacation. I wouldn't dream of asking a guest to find other guests' lost belongings. But if you want to take a look at the list in the system and you happen to find anything while you're out and about, I suppose it would help me out. Please, don't feel obligated, however.
I mean, it's nothing I wouldn't do otherwise anyway. So, okay. Any recommendations on accommodations?
For one, our hotel rooms are quite luxurious. The executive suite is especially posh, but perpetually booked. However, I must say, even the economy rooms are exceedingly pleasant. You'll find our beach relaxing, and we have several top-notch shops and dining experiences. I particularly enjoy a spot of afternoon tea from Tranquility. Of course, we also have the galaxy's only gourmet chunks. And if you're feeling adventurous, I believe the Enhance is still running a very popular Paradiso getaway special.
Well, isn't that lovely? Okay, so we still have just the chunks and Tranquility, etc., etc. Nothing unique here. Well, you said gourmet chunks, but still. So, who is actually the owner here? Well, you know what? Let's ask about Paradiso, you know, the basics here.
Broad question, but I'll try my best. Paradiso is the premier resort destination in the known universe. This planet is as perfect as one could possibly imagine. That is, assuming pristine beaches, constant beautiful sunny weather, and fabulous resort accommodations are to your liking.
They very much are, lovely. So who's the owner?
Parima 2 is owned independently by the Paradiso Group. We exist outside of the United Colonies and Freestar Collective, yet entertain visitors from both. The Paradiso Group is run by several board members, many of whom take residence within the resort itself. They established the resort as a getaway for all on the most beautiful planet in the universe, and I can tell you that there were substantial monetary investments to make sure of that.
I can see that, okay. Do I want a room?
The system shows that we do in fact have a room available. And what is your desired length of stay with us?
I think 1 day will be fine. For some reason I can't even give you... Why is that grayed out? That's weird. I haven't done this before. 1 day is fine.
Very well. I'll go ahead and apply your one-time 20% discount for tonight. Thank you again for booking your stay with us, and don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything.
Alright then. I mean, hold on. Oh! That said 300. It's not supposed to be 300. But anyway, I have money, don't I? Yes, I have 500,000 credits, which means that I can stay here for a long time.
I don't
this
think
is not an
any place
expensive
could be more
place.
perfect.
Okay.
I'm
we
on
have some
vacation
lovely
because
people.
I don't want to be bothered
You're just
by
chilling
anyone.
out in your
Get it?
bathing trunks right here in the lobby. Lovely. As well as you.
lovely here.
Cool.
Everything
Might wanna-
here is a little more expensive than I
This is
expected.
also... Wait, hold on. You're a
Guess
resource
that's how they
guest.
get
You're
you.
blue pants, yellow linen, or whatever you call it. Stay with you. Stay with you.
There are so many.
Is this like an
activities
attire
I'm
you
looking
get
forward
handed
to
out?
doing.
That's weird. Kumar
Only I could
Sharma,
figure
hello.
out the secret to that new drink. I might need to enlist outside help.
Hey, sorry. Didn't mean to be rude and ignore you when you came in. I'm just trying to figure out the solution to a problem I'm having. What can I do for you?
Oh, are we gonna have yet another fetch quest? I suppose so. How's the coffee business?
Not bad. Well, it'd be a little better if that tranquility went within spitting distance. I'm not saying anyone should spit on tranquility, by the way. Just maybe don't buy their tea. Drink coffee instead. Yeah? Yeah.
I suppose coffee and tea are still combating for customers, even in this universe. So, okay, what's up with your coffee compared to other coffee?
Well, I'm not sure if you know this, but most coffee is synthetically created. Ours is 100% organic, made from coffee beans rescued from Earth hundreds of years ago, and cultivated by Café Luxe authorized growers. Trust me, you can really taste the difference between our real coffee and the other, stuff.
Now, this is actually an interesting point. Okay, I'll get to the point after we talk to this guy. You apparently need help.
Matter of fact, I am. We keep losing business to Tranquility. It seems like they're always trying new things, new recipes. And well, we just have the same old coffee here. I have an idea, but I don't know if I have the skills to pull it off.
Okay, what kind of skills are you talking about?
I need help from someone who is good at getting others to do what they want. Or good at, stealing. What I'm proposing may not be entirely legal. And even if I could succeed, I fear the risk is too great for me.
Well, I just so happen to be good at both of those things, so what's the plan?
A tea sommelier from Tranquility Corporate is on vacation here. I overheard them talking to Polly about some new tea product they're working on. If you could convince them, or otherwise get the recipe before it goes to market, I'm sure it will help me succeed. Maybe I can even move up the corporate ladder.
Okay. Steal it if they're not willing to sell it to me, I suppose. Think about it, doesn't seem too difficult. So yeah, if they don't sell it to me, you want me to steal it, I assume.
All I know is that the sommelier has the recipe on a slate. Do whatever you want with that information. I just need that recipe. If they won't tell you the recipe, do whatever you can. Well, except for using violence. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt.
I get it, okay. I can probably do this.
I hope so. This could be the big break I'm looking for.
Lovely, but kind of feels... Is this like your place? As in personally your place? I don't know. It also says Paradiso's best coffee. How many other coffees are there? And there's the new mission. So you have your little thingamabobs here. Nothing too much to worry about. So, the thing that I sort of came to think about with regards to items in this universe is that the whole point about the chunks, I think... I might be wrong about this now that I think about it, because there are stuff to read about chunks, but isn't that very much because of just transportation and stuff like that? Well, we have grav drives. We can jump between planets. How is that then relevant? Like, why do we need to package things like that when we can just simply grow things normally and ship it? There are many planets where you can grow things on in this universe. I mean, Earth is gone, obviously, but like this planet could obviously grow, like, let's say, wine or coffee beans, maybe even. So why aren't we? Why would you have synthetic coffee when you can easily grow coffee beans in many places around the galaxy? It kind of feels a little bit weird. So you're Polly, right?
You made the right choice coming here for your cuppa instead of Lux across the way.
Well, okay. What do you say about everything?
Hello. Welcome to Tranquility. If you fancy a cuppa, we have some new and classic blends that are sure to satisfy even the most discerning tea aficionado, whether you want to relax at the end of the day or energize yourself while watching the latest Red Mile feed.
I wouldn't really connect those to tea drinking, but sure. So, okay. The Red Mile, huh? I ran that. Did you know that?
You know, I thought you looked familiar. I think I've seen you in the feed before. I can't believe I'm talking to another runner. I'm a big fan of the Red Mile. You know Donovan Reese? He once came and ordered tea at our little shop. I think I died a little when he kissed my hand. If you ever run into him, tell him I still remember.
That could be a thing. I don't know if I'm making my way back to Red Mile at any point, but if I do, maybe I'll chat with him. So, okay, well, I don't really like tea. But you know what? Actually, I do. I hate coffee, but I don't hate coffee. But I like tea way more.
Aye, that's the spirit. It's not like you'll find a better drink over at Cafe Lux, am I right? So, what can I get for you today?
Okay. We've already said the Red Mile thing. Any recommendations?
Well, if you want something strong, we have Earl Grey, breakfast or classic black tea. If you want something relaxing, we have chamomile or easy sleep. But if you want something more exotic to tickle your fancy, might I suggest lotus or sunray?
I mean, those sound fun, but no, okay, is this different? Did you see my last run by any chance?
Oh, wow, I thought that was you. That last run was incredible. You know, you're generating a lot of buzz. There's a lot of talk that you're the next Donovan Reese. I wish you continued success.
Oh, you almost sounded a bit sad about that. Either because I would be surpassing Donovan, or... Oh, I had a thought there that just disappeared.
Have a good day now.
Either that... either that I would surpass Donovan Reese, or maybe that you're not the next one. Do you want to run the Red Mile? Maybe you do. Also, by the way, on the point of just items in this universe, why are the technologies so clunky? Like, what's up with that? we have pretty damn slim monitors nowadays. Why does everything look really clunky in this universe? There's absolutely no reason for that. A monitor like a regular monitor could easily be shipped to any planet in the system, or in the galaxy even. So why do we have the clunky things? I don't know, it's weird. But anyway, I suppose there's some sort of... I suppose there might be some sort of transportation thing, but you can see the stand presumably makes it easy to like stow away, etc, etc. I don't know, but it's still weird. So anyway, done with the talking in the lobby. Let's get to the person I need to talk about regarding the ECS constant. Here we are, and we arrive at the lobby.
It's my pleasure to make sure our guests are happy.
During the day, I'm all business. But when work's done, I like to enjoy the resort like everyone else.
Did you know what, Bethesda? When you create Civilization... No, Civilization, wow. When you create Elder Scrolls 6, please, for the love of God, remove all of these automatically generated or automatically triggered things that people say whenever you close them.
Let me know if I'm able to help with anything.
Because it's really weird, it's not realistic, and it's just weird. What she said right now, absolutely. That's fine. But the other thing, why would she even say that? There's just a random person come up and she's talking about completely irrelevant things.
Between you and me, I'm kind of glad most of the execs never show up to work.
Like that one. Why would you say that to a person coming up to your desk? Like, why? It doesn't add anything to like immersiveness or anything like that. It's just plain weird. Bethesda, you need to stop that. Okay, hello.
If the Paradiso board is busy in a meeting, you can always count on me to relay your message.
Well, that's why I tried to talk to you, but you don't want to, so I'm just gonna barge right through. Okay.
You can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
Well, I tried to get an appointment, but you wouldn't talk to me. So, okay, kinda do. You have a problem with the ship in orbit, I'm here to help. There we go.
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
I don't know. Do I? What about the board members?
What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say.
Now that is interesting what you said. Not about the XX, but about the beach residents. When we get out of here, maybe I'll see if we can see one of them. That would be lovely. So, okay. What was everyone's thoughts about the ship showing up?
People were a little freaked out around here, understandably. It looks so different and it's so massive. We honestly thought we were under attack by an unknown entity. But then, nothing happened. It just stayed there. No one could communicate with it. And we've been very careful not to alert the resort guests. The board believed it would be bad for business.
I mean, we'll see what happens. So, okay, what about you? How do you like working at Paradiso?
I can't speak for anyone else, but I've got a pretty high-pressure job working as the executive assistant to the Paradiso board. You can imagine, dealing with a team of execs, trying to manage all of their schedules and their other whims. But it pays well, and they give me a nice executive suite at the hotel to live in. So, it's not all bad. Free access to all the resort's amenities after work helps too.
That sounds like an amazing job. I would very much love one myself. Alright then, I'm ready to go in.
Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
Well, isn't that lovely? Hello, people. It's 3.
I just feel
Okay.
that we should
It's
be
not a lot of
focusing
people
on
here.
the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
Ah, I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Blom's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfront at a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost us and we can circle back around to this.
Ah, lovely. It's another Australian. I like Australians.
If you've heard about us elsewhere, chances are it's because of me.
Why would you say that to a random person coming in here?
People in here.
Why would you... Okay. I'm not gonna talk about this anymore, but I think you understand where I'm coming from with this. Hello, Oliver.
Come on, mate. Loads more interesting things to do outside. No need to mill about in here.
I need to talk about the strange ship with you. I can talk about random stuff, though, because apparently that's just what we do. We just bumble into the boardroom, and then we just talk about other things. So, but I can. So you operate this resort outside the sun systems. We've read about that.
Not quite. We just don't answer to the Freestar Collective or the United Colonies. Makes things easier. We don't pay any taxes. We don't need to follow their laws. All the benefits, none of the drawbacks. And no one minds, because half the politicians and other big shots love vacationing here. It works for everyone.
And I didn't read about it. It was the guy downstairs who told me about it. Anyway, so, okay. Paradiso, what's your take on it?
We, the Paradiso group, bought the rights to this planet years ago with the intent of turning it into the biggest and best resort in the universe. To that end, I'd say we've succeeded. As such, no other leisure enterprises may operate on the planet without renting land from us. But as you can see, none can afford such a deal.
And of course, that's very, very relevant to the fact that the people on the ship thinks that they have a claim to this place. And you basically bring that up because now we're going to say, hey, we have some people who needs to settle here. So how about you get them some land and they don't pay for it? Or something like that. So that's all very connected, yes.
No worries, mate. But my time is valuable.
Apparently, not that much. So, okay. Are you three the only ones?
No, of course not. There's several more. We're just the ones who show up day to day. The others spend their time lazing on the beach or gallivanting off-world. Doesn't bother me, though. Less cooks in the kitchen means I get to make all the big decisions around here. Seems to be working out for us just fine.
Well, that's lovely. But we have a strange ship in orbit. We need to talk to you about it.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Giro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. Do you like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
I mean, that's lovely. Okay, so what's the urgency? And why is that a problem?
We run a premier resort getaway here. We can't have our guests concocting stories about some budgy old ship hanging around up there. As it is, we've had to reroute our luxury liners round the other side of the planet on entry so no one sees it. It's bad for business. We need to nip this in the bud and take care of it before the tourists catch on and cause a scene.
I see. But people aren't really gonna fall for that, and you know that, right?
You'd be surprised what people fall for. Locally sourced island fruit essences, for instance. It's just the same old fruits brought over from Earth ages ago, but we get nearly 10 times the market for them. But you're right, no one's going to buy aliens. Remind me to fire the marketing team. So tell me, what's the actual deal with this massive eyesore of a ship, besides scaring people away?
Well, wouldn't you believe it? Generation ship full of colonists from Earth, 200-year journey, rickety old Earth ship full of uptight colonists who think they own your planet, which is kind of true, but maybe don't say it like that. Old Earth colonists desperate to settle after 200 years. I'm sure you can exploit that. Ooh. What would you say if I told you it really was an alien mothership here to destroy the planet? I kind of want to say that. You know what, I am going to say that.
I'd say you're full of it and might have been watching too many movies. Now, instead of wasting my time, want to tell me what it really is?
Aw. Okay, I'm gonna be fairly diplomatic here. You just tell him what it is, and we'll get to the hows and whys and whatever later.
Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
Oh, that is an interesting proposition. Couldn't I just get up into space and blow the ship up? Ooh, yeah. Cease to exist. Suggesting I destroy the ship, huh?
I'm not suggesting anything. Other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that what you will.
That is an interesting proposition. I'm not really playing like an evil playthrough here, so maybe don't do that. So the thing that I'm thinking about is, yeah, this is a big planet, and you're a resort hotel. It's not like you're gonna expand all over the planet. So surely you can coexist, right?
We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance.
I mean, okay, you know what? There is a point in there. I don't know if you were trying to make that point, but here's the thing. So these people were sent 200 years ago on a journey to colonize a planet. But the thing is, they don't need to colonize anymore. There's no point, right? They literally do not need to colonize.
Are we talking or not?
I mean, humanity is already out in the galaxy. They can just go and live in an already settled planet. That is actually a good point. So, bad for business. I don't care about business so much. And from a business stance, I get it, but I disagree. Or these are human beings, you're worried about landscaping, that's absurd. I'm just gonna say I disagree.
And that's within your right. But as the CEO of Paradiso Group, I'm the one who has to make and approve decisions around here, not you. So, as much as I appreciate your feedback, it's not in the best interest of the Paradiso Group to take it into account.
Okay, fair enough. So, what else did we have? Why can't we just let some other authority handle it? That is a reasonable suggestion too.
We operate outside of the Free Stars only, you see, partially because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs. And we'd rather not draw attention to it. As I've mentioned, it could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently.
Okay, fair enough. And why do I have to buy the grav drive? No one said anything about me buying it, but I could. So they can live here, but they'd be indentured servants. Ooh, that's a good question.
Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff.
Well, that's a business proposition right there. Okay, but what about this grav drive, and why would I have to foot the bill?
It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You.
Alright, fine. Now, I can say that I made up my mind. We haven't really talked about the fact that they claim that they own the planet. Or have a claim on the planet, I suppose. We haven't talked about that. But okay, what have I made up my mind about?
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
Let's see here. Settlement deal. Which one was that? Okay, I'll buy the grav drive. Convince them to sell it elsewhere. Hypothetically, what could make a ship like that go away? What if, after all of this, they continue to insist their claim on this planet is yours? Yeah, there we go. Now we get to the claim, and let's talk about that.
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Freestar Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave.
I'm also now, when you said that, presenting a case to the courts, is there something on that ship that I can use? That is an interesting question. Okay, well, I think that the settlement deal is gonna be the best, because then you are on this planet. You might not like it that much, but you know what? You'd have a place to be. You'd have jobs. I mean, people want jobs, right?
Right. Assuming they agree to the terms. I've got a list of resources you'll need to gather and bring back so we can support the new arrivals. We'll need to improve our lodging and infrastructure, plus account for future projects to support an increased population. Don't care how you procure them, just make sure to bring them here with you before we can consider this a done deal. Right. On behalf of the Paradiso group, we appreciate your help.
Now, this I'm concerned about. Why do I need to do that? Why on earth did I need to procure said things? But okay, what did I just get? I got Paradiso resource list. So fiber, sealant, iron, lithium. I think I should have all of that. No worries. So thank you for expressing interest in relocating new citizens to our planet. The following resources in the following unit amounts will need to be delivered in full before any infrastructure can be approved, where any citizens can be welcomed to the resort city of Paradiso. Alright then, well, before we do any of that, I want to get back to the ship. And what are we doing right now? Is that what we're doing? Yes, we are going back to the ship. I want to get back to the ship. I want to chat with the captain again, see what she says. But before we do that, I might want to snoop around just a little bit more, because there is a records,
Just doing my part to make sure
a records
Paradiso
part of the
remains
ship,
a
which I don't
paradise.
think I really looked at in the last episode. There might be something there to convince you about the claim. Let's have a find out about that. Alright, we are back. Let me find that.
Careful waving that fancy gun around.
If I can. Don't remember specifically where it was, but we shall be able to find it. I think we need to go up one level, if I'm not incorrect.
Now that we know what's out there, things are
There was that without taking a lift, because the lift is a cutscene. When I say cutscene,
We've got strict rules around here.
It's a loading screen. We don't want to do a loading screen if we can avoid it. Oh, crap. Engineering or go. I'm gonna
Just stay out of
it's
trouble.
maybe over here, or is it even further up? Elevator. Oh, the classroom. Oh, I just found the classroom. Hello.
I heard you came from outside the ship. I bet it was pretty cold out there.
Look at people when you talk to them. There you go.
Captain Brackenridge says
Bloody
the
hell.
future is bright, but I think the constant was pretty bright too, so I don't really know what she means.
So while we're here, hello, Julia.
Teaching will always be a part of my life. Hello there. Given that I don't know you, you must be this visitor I've been hearing so much about. I'm Julia, the Constant's chief historian. It's nice to meet you on this momentous occasion.
Why do you sound like you're 60 years old but look like you're 25? Intriguing. So what can you tell me about the Constant?
As chief historian, I can tell you a lot, probably. What do you want to know?
Okay, what is up with the name? Why is it ECS Constant?
ECS stands for Earth Colony Ship. We wanted a fairly inclusive name to represent the planet, and not a particular nation of origin. There was an old colony ship that sailed across the oceans of Earth from a country called England to settle on a new continent. It was called either the Susan or Sarah Constant. No one seems to know for sure. so ours was shortened to just Constant. Ironically enough, that ship also reached what they thought was new land, and found it populated when they arrived. As chief historian, I can tell you a lot, probably. What do you want to know?
And, you know, not really. As opposed to those people, at least you haven't killed the population here on the planet. That's an improvement. Good job. So, okay, for how long have you been traveling? We know this, but we can ask her.
Well, we launched Tuesday, September 27th, 2140. So, about 190 years now. Would have been longer, but it turns out we have an ace navigator who saved us some time with some tricky maneuvers.
That you do. We chatted with her. So, okay. Original crew of the Constant. Know anything about those?
We're the descendants of wealthy elites, intellectuals, artists, scientists, and others who left Earth in 2040 to spread humanity to the stars. The thinking was that Earth's days were numbered for a variety of reasons. Our finder, Rupert Brackenridge, had the foresight to plan for the worst. Thus, he constructed this colony ship to settle what seemed like the most habitable planet we could find, knowing full well it would take generations to reach. We suspected that we may have been the only ones to leave Earth, given that no one else seemed to have the same idea. I'm glad we appear to be wrong.
Uh-huh. I think I have enough of information from you.
You know where to find me if you ever want to know more.
I do. So, okay. You hang around with kids and watch movies. That's what your sister said. I don't think that's entirely true, is it?
You must have been speaking with my sister. There's more to it than that. Officially, I'm assigned to the role of chief historian. Generations ago, it used to be lore-keeper of humanity, but that seemed a bit too lofty. While I don't think my job is as important as captain, engineering officer, or cultivation manager, it's still vital to our mission.
I think that name is a lot better, Lore Keeper. I love the Lore Keeper thing, so do you like this?
I do. But sometimes it's frustrating to convince some people that my job is important, since it's not directly related to our continued survival. There was a time where I thought my sister was the lucky one, running the hydroponics farm and being responsible for feeding everyone on board. But I grew to like my work, and working with children is nice, especially since I'll never have any of my own.
Oh, okay. Yeah, why can't you have children?
It's okay. I don't mind you asking. I'm actually proud of my choice. It's a great honor to give up one's ability to have a family so that others may. As you can imagine, a population limit is a necessity on board a colony ship. I made my choice long ago to give others the chance to have a larger family should they wish. Though, I suppose I don't need to worry about that now. Maybe it's time to consider it.
Okay, well, I mean, all right. On average, I would assume that on a ship like this, just to make sure that the population is constant, a woman would not, well, I say a woman, a couple, maybe I should say, could never have more than 2 children, because 2 children, that accounts for the mother and the father, so you would have a constant influx of people. So if any one woman decides to not have children, that means that other women could have more. Is that relevant? I don't know. You have to think a bit about genetics too, you know. I don't know if you have. I can chat about that in just a few seconds. By the way, so...
I can wait.
How were you assigned?
Of course. Everyone was assigned their roles here. We don't choose our roles, since there are only so many of us, and every job is critical. Someone has to prove themselves either exceptionally bad at their job or exceptionally good at another in order to be moved. But that rarely happens.
Okay, fair enough. So, as a chief historian, what are your duties?
I run the educational programs aboard the ship for all the children and any adults who are looking to learn about Earth history. We try to have group sessions some evenings where we read old Earth literature, watch old films, listen to music, and the like. So yes, I hang out with children and watch movies, but it's more involved than that. We historians are charged with keeping Earth culture alive, so that we never forget where we came from.
Okay, it does indeed sound like important work.
Thanks for saying so.
And there we go.
Another
So lovely.
time, then?
Potentially.
My mom and dad were scared when you came on board, but I don't know why. You seem okay.
Shut up. So, movie night in the lounge, yes, no, record source, record type, record something, record sought. Huh? Record receive, okay. Survival killing or survival response, consult Metalheim. I love
So many
space.
people out there.
Bit of a thing.
I thought we were
Space
alone.
equals big, huge if true.
Miss Yang
That
said
is
we're
correct.
experiencing history right
Bloody
now.
hell, so many
And
people
that
are
there'll be
talking.
books written about
You're
us.
great, lovely.
I'm gonna be in a book.
Resist contagious, lovely. So anyway, yeah, about the genetics thing. Here's the thing. There's 5 kids in here. Are those the only kids? Because if that's the case, you have a problem. You have a problem with genetics because you don't have enough diverse. It's not diverse enough. So inbreeding would be very, very serious in this ship. If Bethesda ever planned a generation ship, inbreeding would be a problem because they'd stick like 10 people in it and hope that this'll survive for hundreds of years. No, it's not. And by the way, now we are up here. Now we are on this level that I didn't thought I could get to before. I don't know why I didn't think I could get to this level before, but clearly that was quite easy. So here's the thing. So anyway, let's see. I don't think there was anything.
I can't tell you how many times
engineering. No. There is one thing.
complex technical problems.
There is one thing though. Don't you have? Yes. There we go. Oh, bloody hell. Get out. Quick save. Oh, no. Now you see me. Now you don't. Let's get that. Thank you. Was that for this too? Maybe. Yeah, supervision of a qualified engineer, but I have that. It's not the gamma. Beta? Maybe? No, not beta. So,
I've spent my
is it an
entire life
alpha?
in the constant.
Step away from the console. Okay, you don't need to. Which one did I just pick up? Hold on. MISC, I think. Easiest constant reactor terminal key. Well, I didn't think that that was what I picked up. Reactor terminal.
I've heard about you, but
Here's
here
the
you are.
reactor terminal. That's the reactor terminal. Okay, make sure that no one sees me. Would you kindly look away when I go to this thing? Because I think that even if I have the key, you're gonna mind.
I don't know, but he deserves
That was
whatever
just
he
because you
gets.
looked away a
Do you
bit.
know how many times he saved the lives of everyone on board this ship?
Very interested to see what happens if we do this, but this guy. I mean, I could do this, I suppose.
We always grow extra. Just ask Janet. And we got plenty of
Social
storage. So what if we make
manipulation.
rations?
Stay over there. Perfect. There you go.
Not as
That's
hard
how to
as
get
it
rid of him.
need, though.
So let's check this computer. Reactor computer. To be used by qualified engineers only. Notice safety control. Notice all engineering personnel. After the reactor tampering incident on 2267, a captain's override approval is required for all adjustments made, pushing the reactor over the maximum suggested power level. A reminder that pushing the reactor beyond its maximum level is only recommended in emergency situations and should not exceed it for extended periods of time for risk of complete reactor meltdown. So would this be a way to destroy the ship without shooting at it? So we go here. Yeah, okay. Well, okay. Potentially, that's a thing I could do. Now, the question is...
Okay.
The question is...
Let me know the next time you save us all from a terrible
don't have
laundry
anything?
accident, and I'll give you one of my extra potatoes.
How do I get the access to these?
I still can't get over how we're not the
Is
only
that
ones
not
out
a...
here.
Oh, wrong button. Is that not a thing that
I always knew it couldn't
exists?
be true. There had to be someone.
Is that a
living
thing
out
that
here.
doesn't exist,
Hey,
really?
weren't you just saying the week before we arrived?
You're just chatting along, Bubble Lever from Cups. Not relevant for my
see someone new?
Armin, where the hell did you go? Did you... Oh, no, you just went back there. That's
Really,
good.
that's
Good.
ridiculous. I mean,
Back to what I wanted.
sure that was me.
Alright then, well, nothing more in here.
No, that was definitely.
So we basically have a way to screw the
These
ship
are
over from
exciting
the
times,
inside. I know
aren't
one will
they?
know that it was me. I kind of liked that idea.
I wonder what it's like out
Now,
there, beyond our little community.
where was the records?
Careful waving that
Security.
fancy
Here
gun
we
around.
go.
We don't need to see what
Records.
it can do.
So, any chance that there are records in here that makes it clear that you indeed...
To think, all this time we thought we were
you
alone.
Indeed have a claim on this thing. Okay, just a large number of notebooks, and you have a bunch of regular books. Can I can steal these? Any? What a crystal? Okay, that one I can't take, but that one I can. That's interesting. Hard Times, Nicholas Nickleby, the Cows, War of the Worlds. Still don't know exactly what it is that Cora would want.
I wonder what else
Cities.
is out there.
Okay, why am I not able to find anything about the claim? Because surely that would be a thing, considering the mission.
Miss Julia, I have a question.
Okay, now we hear
Sure.
them through the
What is
door,
it?
or through the wall, or through
If there
the
were
ceiling,
animals
or
on
something.
Earth, why aren't there any animals
Why
here?
do we do that? I don't know.
Wow,
No
I've heard
insulation
about you,
whatsoever,
but
apparently.
here you are.
Yeah, I
Only
don't
had room for people.
find anything.
What about the new planet?
I know I'm gonna
Will
talk
there
to
be
the
animals
captain.
there?
That's fine, but
Maybe. We don't know yet for sure.
all right.
If there are,
I definitely thought that there
probably
would
look a lot
be
different than the
some
animals
sort
we
of
study.
Oh, cool.
some sort of
I can't wait to find
information
out.
here that would allow us to go back to Paradiso and say, hey, would you believe it? They have a proper claim. All right, well, maybe the captain can say something about that. This is not where we want to be. I can just go through here. Okay, keep. Is it over here? No, this is. What?
Wow.
Where? Oh, is she here? No.
I wonder what it's like out there beyond our little...
She's not here, game. What are you talking about? Why are your arrows just pointing me
Boy,
through
am I
there?
glad
That's
you weren't
completely useless. I kind of know where to go anyway, so that's lovely. We just need to go up here, go through here.
You were never
command
trained,
bay
Juju.
this way, medical bay, command bay. Here we are.
Never seen a ship like yours
Not
before.
there. Through here. It's a bit of a confusing ship to some degree.
Just
but
because our
we're fine.
equipment's old.
So, Deanna, hello.
Now that you're... We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it.
Okay, well, I have some news from the planet below.
What's the good word?
Okay, they're willing to let you settle, but you need to work off a debt. What if I told you I worked out a deal, but there's a catch? Here we go.
Then I'd need to know what that catch is before I could form an opinion.
That's 100% reasonable. You might need to work to be able to do a little bit of a settlement.
That doesn't sound so bad. My crew will need to get used to working for a living anyway. This seems agreeable. Is that all?
Oh wow, I did not think that you would agree to that. But okay. Resources. Do you have any of the resources that I need, maybe?
I'm not sure what we can spare.
I mean, you clearly have fiber, so let's just go for a red immediately. Just hope you're not taking advantage of my generosity. There we go.
Certainly not. But you must understand that you worked out this deal, not us. We had no idea we would need to gather and donate such things.
Alright, fair enough. Hand it over now. No, don't go there. So sure don't have anything to spare. I'm doing this all for you.
I'm thinking. Perhaps there are resources in storage we can scrounge up or recycle.
That's a good idea. So, ooh, manipulation. There we go. Don't you realize that we're on the same side here? Maybe go for, I'm glad you started to come around to my point of view.
Maybe we can work something out. Tell you what, talk to Daisuke and he'll get you what we can spare. If you succeed, we'll see about finding some other ways to repay you as well. Thank you.
You are very welcome.
Until next time.
And let's go and talk to Daisuke. That's absolutely fine. He should have at least something. Oh, bloody. Yeah, okay, now we get the actual list as a mission. That's perfect. You can literally not go through here. That is so weird. Fiber I've gathered here. So why can't I just jump down? So annoying. I can get down here. Yep. Go. Get down here. Dice Gamma Man. Hello.
We've had to do our fair share of recycling on the Constant. Not exactly a lot of places to get new goods.
True. I need some stuff from you. Captain's orders.
Oh yeah. She sent me a message. I have everything for you right here. It's all we can spare, so I sure hope you come through for us. Need anything else?
I should think not, so thank you. You
Take
didn't
care.
have everything.
There's so much more to learn about now.
I think. No, you did not have everything, so we're gonna have to go back to my ship, gather the remaining, or say back to my ship, back to my base in order to get the remaining things. So allow me to do just that, and we shall get back to Paradiso. Alright, we are back. Hello,
Now
Captain.
that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life.
You can, with my help indeed.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down.
I got the stuff Oliver has asked for.
Excellent. I'll have them stowed away for safekeeping. We'll bring them with us when we touch down on the surface. Is that everything now? Are we ready to head planetside?
I should think so. It's time to go. Going to be a big change. Are you ready?
Some of us may have a little trepidation about leaving the ship, but the majority of us are excited. This has been our dream for generations. This generation was not expected to be here by now, but thanks to UA, we shaved decades off our journey. This is the chance to live on solid ground, have freedom to walk about, breathe fresh air. We've never had that experience. Oh, we're ready.
Good. Good. Very good. Very good. Yes. So, alright, time to go.
Oh, righto. Oh, this is truly wonderful. I'll make an announcement to the crew straight away. If you would be so kind, we lost our landing shuttle years ago, so we'll need a ride down to the surface. Not all of us, mind you, just myself and a select few others. Will you do this for us?
Absolutely, I shall do that, but how will everyone else get down?
I'm not worried. I'm confident we'll be able to hire a shuttle to ferry us back and forth until we're all there. Sure, it may increase the debt we owe those people, but it will be worth it.
It is interesting how quickly she came about saying that, oh no, we have a claim on this planet, to say that, yeah, we'll work off a debt. So, yes. Very interesting. So, okay, I can do that.
Splendid. Oh, we'll see you on your ship then.
We shall do that and get down to Paradiso.
Indeed.
Have a bit of a chat with Oliver, I suppose. Yep, let's go and do that. Alright, here everyone are with their little backpacks.
Incredible. The air... Oh, it's so...
It's hot. Not in a bad way, though.
So we get some colonists. We get
this is what
Mabuti.
fresh air is like.
He doesn't have to die. Very lovely. Remaining people are just colonists. So, okay, Diana, how do you like them apples?
I'm looking forward to making this planet our new home. The possibilities are limitless.
So, is it everything you hoped for?
Oh my. Oh, it's almost too much. I've never seen such beauty, never experienced real nature. Pictures, videos, nothing does the real thing justice. I could do without some of the terms of this agreement, but if this is what it's like, I think we'll manage just fine. Thanks again.
I mean, that is actually a point, yes, that you could just as easily have been on a ice planet, not a paradise planet, so yes. Okay, what are we waiting for now? Mabuti to move away. What? There we go. You got it. So what are we waiting? What are you looking out for? What are we waiting for?
I did it. How exciting it is to be the captain who finally brought us to our new home.
Alright, we did need to do this, but for some reason you cut out the conversation. Alright, you're finally home!
Just think, if you hadn't had the courage to approach us when no one else would, we might still be stuck up there.
or, you know, shot down. So what about the ship? What will happen to that?
I'm not sure yet. For now, it will stay in orbit, but it's possible we may need to dismantle or destroy it. Of course, it would be quite a shame to destroy such an important piece of human history. So I suppose it would do to seek an interested party and donate it for historical purposes.
And that would be very, very appropriate, I think. Could be a nice museum piece. So, okay, what are you guys gonna do now, then?
First, we need to meet with the settlement's leadership and confirm the details of our arrangement. Once we take care of that business, we'll begin the process of shuttling the rest of our people down and resettling them. I'm confident that with a few adjustments, we'll be able to assimilate into society, and once we pay off our debts, we'll travel wherever we want.
What the hell is that guy doing over there? What are you doing? Oh, for the love of God. Alright, well, how about some payment for this?
I see. It's not enough to just help people who have nearly nothing. It's about enriching yourself, then. Well, I must say I'm disappointed. I can't say I'm surprised. We've learned a lot about the sort of greed that dominated societies of old. Anyway, we don't have much to pay you with, but perhaps we can arrange for something. Good day.
Oh, come off it. Of course you need to pay me something. That's refined. Ooh, intriguing. Oh, I just got a piggy bank. What bloody hell, I didn't have to steal one. Earth soccer ball, basketball.
Thank you again for making this all possible.
Well, that's kind of lovely. And apparently that is it. I do not need to be around. And I got a hockey stick as well. And for some reason I'm also over encumbered. Why am I over encumbered? Like, did I not get rid of all of the things? No. Hold on. Okay, apparently I still have all the resources. And what was the point of me gathering the resources if I... That doesn't make any sense. Alright then, well I did get a level up, that's very nice. But, okay. I think before we leave Paradiso, not in this episode, but in the beginning of the next episode, I do want to check around a little bit. We also have the business with the lost luggage, or... basically the luggage that came to the wrong people. So I still have a little bit to do here. If we go into journal, I'm assuming that is that even here? And we have this one. Yeah, we have some stuff to do here. That is in MISC. I'm going to assume in activities we have, yes, computers lost and found. So we have some stuff in here. We have some stuff to do. By the way, why do I still have... Oh, that's not it. Why do I still have this? I have collected it, or have I not collected it because I can't fly it? Because that might be it. Anyway, yes, we have a few more things to just clear off the list here in Paradiso. Shouldn't be too bad. Now, before we do that, I just want to check that weapon I got. Was that anything interesting? Assassin's Refined XM2311. I mean, it's not the most terrible thing in the world, I suppose. Okay, well, cool that I have it. Right. Oh, I thought I stowed this away. No, I never stowed it away. I do need to see if I can do something with this, but I think I might not be able to. Anyway, I have so many rounds for this. Maybe I should start using it. Maybe. Because even though this is obviously a good one for the first shot... any subsequent shot is 139, whereas this is 207. That's quite a big difference. So yes, this does double damage on the first shot, which is 280. But it's not that often that I get a kill on the first shot, if you know what I mean. Especially not on, like, animals or whatnot. The problem with this, obviously, is that it doesn't have any bonuses whatsoever, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. At the beginning of the next episode, we'll deal with the final bits here in Paradiso. I also do want to check out if there is a sort of beach property or anything like that. That would be kind of lovely. I would assume it's on the other side of this thing. So we shall see about that in the next episode. For now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.